Ashwin here, also known as the Tarzan Boy. So today's plan is to teach you a nice flow from animal flow, alright? And this can be done by anyone, even if you've never done animal flow before, you can definitely do this. It's all basic movements. And this is my first video on animal flow. I'll be posting more in different levels. So practice each move separately. I'll be explaining each move in depth and practice it multiple times, and then we can put it together into a flow. So let me know how that went and let's start. So we're going to start the flow from static beast position. So static beast is simple, guys. Place your hands down and place your knees down. It's more like a tabletop position. Just make sure your knee is always under your belly button. So move it slightly in front. Place your toes on the ground properly. Now from here, set beast is to lift your knees off the ground. So the command here is set beast. So when I say set beast, I want you to lift your knees off the ground and keep your back as straight as possible and stay here. So this is your first move. Now the second one is left leg side kick through. Very simple. Lift your left leg, right hand, and you can see I pointed my left toe, and from here turn by keeping the shin close to the ground. And when you turn 90 degrees, I want you to drop your heel down and then pull your hand back and extend your toe towards the camera. So when I started, I was facing this direction, and when I went into side kick through, I'm rotating 90 degrees and then I'm facing the camera. And you can see my toe is pointed, my legs are straight, and I'm externally rotating it, and pull your hand back as much as possible. So it's more like an archery position where you're pulling your hand back. So that's your second move. Okay, so the first one was set beast, second one was left leg side kick through, and then return back to set beast. So return is very simple, guys. Bend your knee, lift the heel up that you dropped, rotate and place your hand and leg at the same time. Clear? Now, moving on to the third move, that's under switch. It's basically a transition from beast to crab. So from set beast, lift your right leg up. So it's basically a right leg under switch. So lift your right leg, left hand, turn more than 90 degrees, place your right leg and left hand at the same time on the ground, and look at the rising sun, and you're in set crab now. So that's basically a transition move. Here, okay, I'm going to show it to you in another angle. So I'm in set beast, right leg under switch. Lift your right leg, left hand, and stop at set crab. Is that clear? Now, once you get into set crab, we are moving on to the next move, which is a left arm crab reach. So I'm going to show it in the same angle. So start from set beast, right leg under switch. Rotate with control, place them down at the same time, and then lift your left hand up and push your hip up into crab reach. Clear? Okay, so let me show it to you in this direction so you can watch my form properly. So from set crab, you have to lift one hand up, bend your elbow so your elbow is close to your belly button, and from here push your hip up. As you push, keep looking at your fingertips and push your hip as high as possible. Then turn your head. As you turn, put a frame to your head. So you can see my right hand is at 90 degrees and I'm looking down at my base hand. At the same time, I'm pushing my hip up. So this is the final position of crab reach. Now from here, when you return, move your hand and head first, then drop your hip down and then place your hand down. Is that clear? So now let's do it as a flow. So you're starting from static beast, set beast, left leg side kick through, go slow, don't rush, return back to beast, right leg under switch to set crab, left arm crab reach, bring your left hand in front, push your hip all the way up and then put a frame to your head. Now return back to set crab. Clear? Hope you guys are with me. So now let's move on to the next move. Before that, I'm going to make some small changes. Yeah. So from set beast, we turned into set crab and we placed our hand down, right? Instead of placing your hand down, I want you to directly go into the crab reach position. So you don't have to waste time placing your hand and lifting it back up. You can directly stop here and go into crab reach and then return back and stop here. Don't place your hand down. Clear? So now from the crab reach position, do a right leg under switch. So you have to lift your right leg up, rotate, place your hand little bit in front, slide the other hand, go into loaded beast. So loaded beast is simple, guys. It's more like child's pose, but the only difference is your knee is off the ground. So your ultimate aim is to get into this position. Clear? So when you do an under switch from crab, I'm going to show it in this angle. So it was a right leg under switch, right? Your left hand was up. So lift your right leg, rotate and sit back. You can see I'm sitting back and I'm extending my left hand in front. Then I'm sliding my right hand forward and I'm looking down. Clear? Okay. So once you get into loaded beast, the next move is wave unload. So we'll do wave unload and then we'll do the entire flow from the beginning. So from loaded beast, wave unload is simple. So you need to visualize the wave as you perform it. So step 1 is to lift your hip up, tuck your chin. Step 2 is to push your spine out, maintain a posterior tilt, keep leaning till your legs go close to the ground, but you're not touching the ground. Step 3 is to look up and then return. Step 1 is to tuck your chin. Step 2 is to initiate a wave from your upper back, slowly into your mid back and all the way back to your lower back. And then bend your knees back to loaded beast position. So the most important cue over here is to keep your chin tucked until you finish the entire wave and when you return back also. The moment you release your chin, you will lose the wave. Clear? So now let's do the entire flow. So we're starting from static beast, set beast, lift your knees 1 inch off the ground, left leg side kick through, lift, turn and extend. Now return. Right leg under switch. Remember to keep your left hand ready for crab reach. Push your hip up and put a frame to your head. Look down. Now return. Keep the left hand up. Don't drop it down. Now right leg under switch, loaded beast. Lift your right leg. Rotate. Place your left hand in front. Then slide your right hand and look down. Now wave unload. Lift your hip up, tuck your chin, lean forward, keep the hands locked, and then step 3 is to look up. Now tuck your chin, hunch from your upper back, lift your hip all the way up, and slowly drop back into loaded beast. Clear? Hope you guys are still with me. If you're not, go back. Practice the moves again and again. If you practice it multiple times, trust me, you will definitely get it. Clear? Okay, now the next move from loaded beast is front step. So I'm going to start from loaded beast and get my right leg to perform a front step. So right leg front step. Okay, so what happened was I'm taking my right leg and stepping it outside my right hand, and at the same time my right hand is it's coming off the ground and I'm showing my palms in front. So it's an explosive move. So you need to sync both hand and leg at the same time. So 3, 2, 1, right leg front step. Clear? So once you get here, and one more thing guys, when you do right leg front step, just remember to keep your leg wide from your hand. This width, it's called the window. It has to be nice and wide because the next step is a left leg under switch. So I'm going to lean forward, bring my left knee through the window, under switch and go into crab. Your left hand will be in an awkward position, but don't worry about that. Clear? So from loaded beast, right leg front step, left leg under switch to crab. Make sure you look at the rising sun. Then right leg under switch, again into loaded beast. This you guys already know. so I'm not going to explain it again. Clear? So from loaded beast, after wave unload, we did a right leg front step, left leg under switch, right leg under switch, and we are back into loaded beast. Yeah? So let's do it from there. Everyone into loaded beast. Imagine you just finished wave unload. So from here, right leg front step, boom. Left leg under switch, right leg under switch into loaded beast. Is that clear? Shall we do the flow once from the beginning? Okay, cool. So we're going to start from set beast. Left leg side kick through. Return. Back to beast. Right leg under switch. To left arm crab reach. Push your hip up. Put a frame to your head and look down. Return. Now right leg under switch to loaded beast. Wave unload. Remember to keep your chin tucked, push your spine out. Feel the wave on your vertebra, guys, on your spine. And look up. Now return. Slowly lift. It's believe that you can move your vertebra one at a time. It's just a belief. So try and make that happen. Now right leg front step. Boom. Left leg under switch to crab. Now right leg under switch to loaded beast. Now from here, I hope everyone's clear till this point of the flow. We only have 2 more moves. So we're going to jump into or slide into a high hip modified beast. So basically from loaded beast, you will slide your left leg towards your hand and get your right leg close to your chest and look back. It's more like a downward dog. The only difference is your heel is up and one knee is close to your chest. That's the only difference. So you can slide or you can also jump. Depends on the surface. Clear? So let's try that. Get into loaded beast. Left leg slide into high hip modified beast. Now from here, I want you to bend your left leg till your right leg goes close to the ground. Rotate and get into right leg side kick through. Clear? So from loaded beast, left leg slide and slowly descend into right leg side kick through. Return back to beast. So if you notice, we started facing this side and we finished facing the opposite side. So if you guys are getting the direction right, then you're bang on with the moves. Yeah? So one last time, the entire flow along with me. Ready guys, come on. You can see I'm already sweating. I hope you guys are also sweating. It's a complete body workout. So start from static beast into set beast. Left leg side kick through. Return. Right leg under switch. Left arm crab reach. Return. Right leg under switch to loaded beast. Wave unload. Return. Tuck your chin. Initiate the wave from your upper back. Go all the way up and drop. Right leg front step. Be explosive. Left leg under switch to set crab. Right leg under switch to loaded beast. Now slide your left leg and get your right leg up. Now slow right leg side kick through. Now return to beast and finish. Cool. Hope you guys enjoyed the flow. So this is the first flow that I've done in my channel. I'll be doing more flows moving forward. You will also have intermediate flows, advanced flows. So stay tuned, keep practicing, do the flow multiple times till you get it right and improve your gracefulness also. Clear? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you. you guys soon.